Kathleen Kuznicki, and I am the chair of the Legislative and Economic Development Committee for the Pittsburgh North Regional Chamber. Today, as part of our workforce development video project, I'm interviewing Dawn Pomaybo from the Women's Interactive Network, and she's going to discuss with us the workforce development program they have initiated. Welcome, Dawn.
Hi, thank you, Kathleen. Thank you so much for inviting me to be here today.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about WIN and the workforce development video program.
Sure, I'm happy to discuss that. So WIN was actually started back in 2006 as a women's networking association. In 2011, we rebranded it to what it is today. We found that there were a lot of individuals who really needed more help, and we wanted to meet them where they are in their personal and professional lives. So fast forward a bit, we now serve Washington counties, Allegheny County, and Westmoreland County, which just launched. As part of that, we also launched GIN, the Gentlemen's Interactive Network. And we also have a programming called Winspirations, which is fiscally sponsored, that allows us to help women facing economic hardships as well. And then, of course, we just launched the huge workforce development program that serves individuals who are really facing economic hardship.
Okay. So who would be your ideal candidate for the workforce development program, besides people facing hardship, because that is obviously the main feature, but there's got to be people with certain characteristics that are ideal for your program.
Absolutely. So first, we serve men, women, and young adults. The young adults, I'll touch on that just briefly, but we try to do some early intervention when it's presented to us. We want young adults to stay in school. We want to help to educate them. We want to help them to put them in a career path that will give them an opportunity to have a successful personal and professional life. So a lot of the program we have can help to influence the young adults in their path. But in terms of men and women, there are so many individuals that have some challenging needs. There could be people that maybe they're coming out of recovery. There could be individuals who were incarcerated coming, into the workforce. Maybe someone coming out of a domestic violence situation and has to go to work when maybe they didn't have to work before. So yeah, while that is, a broad statement saying, those individuals facing economic hardship, it is a broad spectrum of individuals who have significant need in our community today.
Okay. So a lot of our chamber members are businesses and nonprofits who are really seeking employees. What can our members do to attract the people that are going through your workforce development program?
Sure. There's a lot of different things that we can discuss, but this question gets posed to me, in my human capital management company as well, which really helps us to define this for individuals and businesses. If we find that if employers, regardless if they're nonprofit or for-profit, if they are more flexible in the type of individual that they're looking for, in how the job description is being posted, even where they're posting their job descriptions or letting people know that there's openings, we find that there's a higher success rate of finding the right employee at the right time.
And then, so besides a paycheck, what are the people going through your program looking for specifically? What ideal things are they looking for from employers?
Sure. So, there's many times where we have individuals, and it could be even an older worker who has to come back into the workforce, which, for a lot of employers, that's amazing that they can take advantage of those years of experience. But employers need to be open to what the prior experience was, or what the skill sets are of those individuals, understanding more about, what their learning ability is, what their behavioral skill sets are, or even their career interest. There are so many individuals out there that are overlooked because employers are being too strict on how they're looking to find employees. So if they can open up their, their eyes and, think outside of the box to the type of employees and what they're looking for, we really can help them.
And then, so what type of programs and insurance do employers need to offer to retain the employees after they hire them?
Sure. There's a lot of times when the individuals are coming to us and they don't have health insurance, or if they have health insurance, it's maybe a government program or state-funded health insurance that might not be the best for what their needs are, or makes them jump through a lot of hoops to get the care that they need. So having things like supplemental insurance or legal services or things that can help them in their daily challenges so that the employees are actually engaged at work and not worrying about what's going on in their personal lives helps significantly. One other thing that we have found is that a lot of employers are starting to go towards a discretionary time off policy, or even an unlimited PTO. And the reason they do that is that employees don't have to be afraid of using, if they need a couple of hours to take off to go to a dentist or to, get some blood work done or whatever it might be that they need to take care of themselves or their family. We find that employees are more actively engaged and they're not sitting on the fence one way or the other, and allowing them to, to manage, to have a work-life balance. And, and as long as the work is getting done, the employers are recognizing that they have a healthier, happier workforce. And, we can help that as well.
Okay. So what can our members do to help WIN fulfill its mission?
Sure. So one of the things is we have a job board on our website, and we ask that employers post that. They can post for free or they can provide a donation towards the posting. That is completely up to them, because the more postings we have, the more visibility that people coming through our program will see openings, and we become aware of it. So if they go to our website, there's a place where they can post for the job boards and also for the program participants. Also, we ask that they reach out to us. If there's something specific that they're looking for, we'll help them find an employee. And we don't charge the employers to do that, because the more job opportunities and the more employers that we're directly working with, we find that we have a higher success rate with individuals.
Okay, well, can you please give us the contact information so our members can start working with you?
Sure, absolutely. So the website is www.na-win.com. And under our WIN initiatives, there's a drop down on the website that allows them to go to the Workforce Development Program. If there's an individual needing services, they can fill out the forms either through the Winspirations or the Workforce Development Program. That will alert us of someone needing help. But also the job board tab is right there. Or they can email us at info@na-win.com for more information, and one of our programming staff will reach out to them.
Okay, well, thank you, Dawn Pomaybo from the Women's Interactive Network. And I'd also like to thank the Pittsburgh North Regional Chamber for giving us this opportunity to educate our members.
Thank you.